Hey, everybody. Hey, how are you? Hey, everybody. We have the first of the three Pittsburgh Pirates who have the Cardinals on their tail. They went from something like a 7.5 game lead, 8 game lead to 4 now. Against Houston, who, if they beat Pittsburgh, will put Pittsburgh now only 3.5 ahead. Both on losing streaks. Pirates have lost 5 in a row. Houston 4 in a row. It's going to be Veale, the left-hander, for the Pirates with 12 wins. Jim Bouton for his debut with Houston, over from Seattle, and he has not had a win yet on the season. And that kind of fits. He had none in real world. And he's a right-hander. We'll be back in a few minutes with this ball game. Oh. Yeah. A Monday night special here, Kathy. We sure do. We sure do. Rhodes Scholar for Houston. Oh, Lord Jesus. I'm Jeffrey Guterman. This is the Strat-O-Matic Sports Network. We are in the Astrodome. The Pirates go on the road. They had just finished up a homestand, and it was a tough one. They've lost lots of games in the past 2 weeks, and their lead is down to 4. They're gonna be using Bob Veale here today, left-hander, and for Houston, a surprise starter tonight. Kathy Harden for the Bucks. Jim Bouton, just acquired from the Seattle Pilots. He has not won a game yet this year. Veale comes in with 12. The stage is set. A Houston win can put the Pirates only 3.5 in first place, as the Cardinals, the returning NL champs, are on a run. By the way, I don't think that the Cardinals are a particularly exciting team. If you follow I mean, it's nice to see Gibson pitch, Carlton pitch, but they really put my feet to sleep. But they were the champs last year, the NL champs. And that's the way it goes, but we're at the Astrodome. And the Houston Astros take the field. There's Bouton. Kathy Harden for the Bucks. Oh my God. Leading it off, Matty Alou. You never know what's going to happen. Here's Bouton. He's ready. And the pitch. 4-3 left-handed. Hits it back to Bouton. He's a 2-0. G3. God, my eyes are so teary. He's a 0. My God, no errors. And he throws out. Bouton throws out Lou out on a little dribbler right to him for the first out in this ball game. Oh. Here comes Gene Alley. Now I didn't go through the lineups. We'll do them as we go. Gene Alley playing second, batting second. And Danny Murtaugh, I don't know if Murtaugh was the manager yet, but in my fantasy he is. And it's a switcheroo, putting Hebner deeper in the lineup after Oliver. Here's the pitch to Alley. 412, right-handed, grounds it to first X. That's Bleffery, 418, 10. It's a G3, 18. That's 10, 12, 18. It is going to be an E1, so that's going to be a G3 E1. It is booted by Bleffery, and it's 2 outs. It's still 1 out, so that's an error by Bleffery. Houston, still 1 game over 500. They've lost 4 in a row, though. We were having their best season in franchise history. The other expansion team from '62 is having their best season. The Mets. They're over maybe a game or 2 under 500. Here's Pops now. And what a season it is. I got to get myself together. Not smoke weed so early. And just try to rough it. Try to get through the day without catastrophizing about how I feel or anything like that. Here's Stargell now. And the pitch, 3-9, right-handed. He struck him out. Oh, Bouton, and the cap goes off. 2 outs. Alley on first. And here's Clemente. What a comeback. We were wondering, when would those amazing Pittsburgh Pirates become not amazing? When would they have their first losing streak? Well, it's happening. And they've seen their lead dwindle to 4. They're not so amazing these days. The pitch to Clemente. That is 3-4 right-handed, and he grounds it to short for McFadden. And the side is retired. No runs, no hits, no walks, an error, 1 left. Pittsburgh nothing. Houston is coming up. Looking at the Houston lineup, McFadden gets the start at short. So he's in there. That's a different name than we're used to. The manager likes to shake up the lineup game to game. Put the 6th batter 5th and the 5th batter 6th, and have Jesus lead off, then have Morgan lead off. He likes to experiment all sorts of things. Well, here's the youngster Joe Morgan leading it off, and Veale on the mound, the left-hander. That's going to be 5-12, left-handed, lefty-lefty, grounds it to first for Oliver, 2-13. Ooh. G1, 13, E13. Uh, 6, 8, 11, 13. Oh, it's booted. Both first basemen now. This was an E1, a G1 E1. And that's going to be a 1-base error. So Morgan is on. Now Kolb, who's catching, I didn't mention that. Kolb is in for Sanguin, who has a very, very, very bad groin injury, so he'll be out for a day or 2. They bring Colbin. By the way, Seattle also traded Tommy Davis to Houston. They get him a little later in September. Morgan, a 1-2, 17 to go, and he's going to go with Jesus at the plate. He's going right away on Kolb. And he's safe. So Morgan is in scoring position. Now here's Jesus now. Pitch from Veale, 4-7, right-handed, walked him. First and second, nobody out. Here's Wynn. Okay, Veale is ready. Here's the pitch to Win. 6-9 right-handed. And that is a base hit by Win. To left. Morgan rounding third. What is he, a 1-17? Christ, yes. -4, 1-13. He'll hold. He's got a good arm, Pops. He can't field, but he's got a good arm. That knocks him down to 1-13. He'll hold on that arm with no outs, mind you. Here's Doug Rader. Bases loaded, nobody out. Here's the pitch from Veale. 1-5. And he grounds it back to the pitcher, Veale, and he turns the double play. But Morgan comes home. And that'll be an unearned run. Charge to Veale, and Houston takes a 1-0 lead, 2 outs. Jesus went to third on the play. Wynn was out in the double play. And here's Marty Martinez. It's 2 outs. With Jesus on first, anything now would be unearned. Veale. 5-5, switch hitter batting right, struck him out, and the side is retired. But 1 run, it was an unearned run. On 1 hit, the error, the stolen base, a walk, a little bit of everything. Double play. We've gone 1. It's Houston 1. And Pittsburgh nothing. Oh, thank you, Kathy. Thanks for that nourishment. Really, you don't know. That means a lot to me. He's a great guy, Larry Sabato. Really, go read up on him. God Almighty, I'm talking to everybody out there. First of all, he went undergraduate, and then he went to Oxford as a Rhodes Scholar. For Christ's sakes, I don't think you get any more scholarly than that. And he got his doctorate, and he's a political scientist. He runs his own organization through the university, so it's a learning research center. And they do some great work. He had his students working around the clock, reading those JFK files and then letting him know anything that would jump out at them. One thing I'm left with is he says, we'll never know for sure. We'll never know everything. Isn't that true about a lot of things? Oh, yeah. Well, I've told him more than once that he speaks, there's no unnecessary jargon. He's not trying to sound smart, but he is, he doesn't look like a book nerd type intellectual. This guy's an intellectual giant, seriously. By the way, I'm glad I got all those out of the way except for my buddy, Bijan Bain, who I'll be doing on Wednesday. And we've done it before. I know it works. And we're going to go at length talking about things. But I'll be glad it's over. He's the last one. And I'll be back very shortly. Well, we're back and we're hoping to get more into the swing of this one. I think right now I'm in a unique position to stay up through this game. It's already 7. And let's just enjoy ourselves. Here's Al Oliver. After he made the error that scored, when Morgan hit a dribbler to him and he booted it. That's all there is to it. Here's Bouton on the mound again. 1-9 right-handed, flies to left for Martinez, 1 away. Now Hebner. For 7 left-handed, struck him out. That's the second for Bouton. Bouton looking pretty good today. Here's Kolb. Now look at his card. He had 37 at-bats. Yeah. He probably had about 3 hits. One of them was a double, 2 singles, 3 runs batted in. We'll play him. We'll let him get at least 2 at-bats. Our regular policy is 3 unless it's really clutch. They used him, he'll be used. Here's Bouton now. And anyway, there's nobody else. 2-7 right-handed, grounds it to first for Bluffery, and it's a 1-2-3 for Bouton. His first appearance here at the Astrodome as a Houston Astro. And he's doing very well thus far. Here's Leon McFadden to lead it off for the Astros. Both clubs losing streaks. Houston lost 4, Pittsburgh 5 in a row. The pitch to McFadden. That's 4-7 right-handed, walked him. So Veale having a little trouble here in the early going. This will be lefty-lefty with Bluffery now. Okay, Veale from the stretch. And that's 1-8 left-handed. Grounds it to first, forcing McFadden. And that's Bluffery safe at first, 1 out for Johnny Edwards. Also a left-handed hitter. .47 left-handed, struck him out. That's the second by Veale. He's a good strikeout pitcher. 2 outs. And here's Jim Bouton. And the pitch, 1-5, struck him out. The third, and the side is retired. After 2, it's 1-0 Houston. Patek leads it off for the Bucks. Top of the third. Okay, Bouton. 4-7. Right-handed. And there is, oh, it's stopped. A grounder, liner to third, stopped by Rader. And he throws it over to get Patek. Oh, my. Let's look at that again. Oh my, 4-7, right-handed, single, 1-19. It was a 20. And it was stopped by Raider. What a pretty play. It's one out. Here's Veale now. Three, 7, grounder to second. And it's Morgan over to Blefary, 2 outs. And here's the Lou. Mateo grounded back to Bouton. And that's 4-8 left-handed. That is going to be a fly ball deep to right. And it's Lou catching up to it. And the side is retired. Let's look at that again. 1, 2, 3. No hits allowed by Bouton in the first 3. That's 4-8 left-handed. Double 1 to 2. Flies it to right. So Bouton really looking strong here. Although Lou got a hold of that one. Bottom of the third, top of the order for Houston. Here's Morgan, reached on the error by Oliver, stole second, and then came home. Went to third, came home on the double play. It was an unearned run. Veale into his windup. 1-7, 1 to 3. Left-handed, he walked him. So Morgan again will be going. Green light for Morgan. He'll be a 1 to 17 with Kolb. In for Sanguillen, out with a groin injury. Here's the pitch to Jesus. There goes Morgan. Oh, and he's safe again. That's number 2. I left a lot of space here for Joe. So Joe in scoring position again. That's not a great way to start the inning. To walk him and then have Morgan now in scoring position, no outs. I said, Jesus. I went to my mother when I was a kid, and if I read it in a book or I saw a base, I think it was with Jesus or Lou. I said, Mom, what's up with this? This guy's name is Jesus. And she says, well, he's Hispanic. It's Jesus. I said, what the hell? But I guess, some people are called Moses. Some people are called Muhammad. Some people are called Jesus. Okay. And speaking of Jesus, he walked in the first. It's Morgan with a lead-off second. Nobody out. The pitch to Jesus. Yeah, 2-11 against the left-hander. Fly ball left. Under that is Wilbur. And that's one away. Here's Wynn now. Yeah. Jimmy Wynn singled in the first. And the pitch, 5-4. That's going to be catcher X. And that's going to be Cole before 16. It's a PF. E16. PF with a man on second. Whoa. With runners on base, a pitch gets past Karl for a pass ball. All runners move and play resumes. Morgan goes to third on the passed ball by Karl. Oh my. So it's 1 out, Morgan on third, with Wynn still at the plate. Okay, here's the pitch to Wynn. Morgan coming home to steal home. 1-9. Oh, he's out. Oh, Morgan thrown out at home. It was 1-9. It happened so quickly, I didn't even believe it was happening. You want Houston, Kathy? I thought you were for the Pirates. Too bad I did that. That was dumb. 2 outs, nobody on. It's a pretty wild thing to do. Well, they are winning 1-0. It was 1-7 plus 2. 1-9. Yeah. 2 outs. Here's Wynn now. Every once in a while, I do something crazy. Here's the pitch to Wynn, 5-10. Grounds to short X. Whew. Potsek 336, yeah. That's a G2. It happens, you know, just took everyone by surprise. Potsek a 36. E36, 12-15. Whoa, it's going to be booted by Potsek. A G2 E1. It's an error, and everybody, nobody else is on. That would have scored Morgan. So a very, very unconventional, surprising play. We don't know why Houston did it, if Morgan made up his own mind, but things like that happen. Now Wynn is on. He's a 1-15 with 2 outs. And Rader is the batter. We're going to send Wynn at 1-15 after that mistake. And he's safe. So Wynn swipes second. Third stolen base for Houston tonight. And Doug Rader in a clutch situation. So whoever's mistake that was, whether it be Morgan's or the third base coach or the manager, we'll see if they can get redeemed here. Here's the pitch now to Rader. 3-4. Hits it to third. Hebner has it, throws it over to Oliver, and the side is retired. So an unusual inning that resulted in no runs, no hits, a walk, a stolen, 2 stolen, 1 out stealing, home. Whew. Here's Veale to lead it off. Bouton on the mound. He's not allowed to hit yet. And that's 3-10 right-handed. Hit back to Bouton. And he throws to Blefary. 1 out. Here's Pops. Oh my goodness. Oh. Kathy Harden for the Pirates. Here's Bouton, the pitch to Stargell now. That's 4-11, left-handed, struck him out. Oh, Bouton with his third. 2 outs. Only Ali has reached base. It was on the error by Blefary. Here's Bouton now. 3-6, and he struck him out. That's 4 for Bouton and a 1-2-3. What a start for Jim Bouton. No hits through 4 innings against the mighty Pirates, including striking out Stargell twice, and then Stargell and Clemente both in the same inning. Here's Veale now. Houston made a big error by stealing Morgan of home. I am looking right now at a supposed tunnel in the hospital in Gaza City, and I'm telling you, you want to talk about what kind of God-forsaken place is that? My God. And how that area is decimated. Gaza has been decimated. Oh my Lord. Whew. Bottom of the 4th, it's Marty Martinez leading it off. Veale on the mound. 3-4, and it's hit back to Veale, and he takes it 1 out. Now here's Leon McFadden. Look at his card, jeez. All right, here's Veale now. That's going to be 2-6 left-handed. Rounds it to short for Patek. Over to Oliver. 2 outs. I'd say we're in a pitching duel of sorts. And Blefary now. This is lefty-lefty. It was 1-9 when I was stealing Morgan to steal home. So it would have been a great call if he was safe. Here's the pitch to Blefary. That's 5-6 left-handed, struck him out. So Veale gets his 4th strikeout and a 1-2-3 innings, and we're in a pitching duel as far as I'm concerned. Bouton allowing no hits through 4. Don't sweat the small stuff. Here's Al Oliver now to lead it off. Flew to left in the 2nd. And by the way, they only list him as relief, but he did start. Okay, and that's why it's okay for me to start him. For some reason, if you start like 1 game, they won't put starter. I don't know if any of you knew that. unless maybe that was their only game. I've noticed that on other cards. Yeah, I'll sleep like a baby tonight. And if I get up, whether it be 10:30, midnight, 1, 2, the earliest I'll get up is 3. And if I get up, I'm gonna go back to that Pittsburgh-Oakland game. I played the first 5 minutes, Kathy, right after my interview with Larry, and Pittsburgh, of course, received on the kickoff, and they've possessed the ball for the first 5 minutes, and they're on like the 19-yard line or something of Oakland. And I hear LaMonica's going to start the second half for Oakland at quarterback. Some great running by Harris, some good passing by Terry, and I may resume that when I wake up. Give me something to look forward to. It's a tough game to play, I'll tell you. All right, Bouton now facing Oliver here to get things started. All right, Bouton is ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to Oliver. 5'10", left-handed, catcher X. That'll be Edwards. He's a 2-3. He's good. PF. He's a 3. Six, 8, 10. And he fouls it out. 2 Edwards, first out. Wow. Here comes Richie Hebner now. That's 4-6, left-handed, struck him out. Number 5 for Bouton, my goodness. He had a good ratio there. 32 and 31 innings. And here comes Gary Kolb. Look at that card. You hope it lands on Bouton. Wow. All right, here's Bouton now. The wind-up and the pitch to Kolb. That's 1-5, and he struck him out. Now we'd have the option to pinch hit for him next at bat, of which I think we will. Actually, the truth is Sanguin did play in this game. I don't know why he didn't start. Let me just see if there's another catcher. It'd be kind of weird if it's just Sanguian and this guy. Oh, Jerry May. Maybe I'd have Jerry May someone else will. Karl Taylor could pinch hit. In any case, here's Veale now. He'll face Edwards, bottom of the fifth. Then we'll take a break for about 3 minutes. All right, Veale now. Edwards at the plate. Lefty, lefty. 6-3 left-handed. Hits it back to Veale. X. Four, six. It's a G3. E6. Six, eight. E6. 8. That is a G3. It's going to be out. So Veale throws out Edwards, and here's Bouton now. He gets a good hand from the crowd. 1-0 Astros here in the first of a 3, and the Astros have sold a lot of tickets for this series to catch the first place Pirates, who are ailing. Okay, Bouton now. And that's going to be 4-5. Switch hitter batting right. Struck him out. Number 5 for Veale. And it's 2 away. We've got a duel here. Indeed. Now Morgan. Oh, Morgan. Well, he did score the only run in this game, and then he did some crazy shit. In the third, he walked, he stole second, reached third on a pass ball, and then he was thrown out at home trying to steal. And that was with 1 out. All right, here's Veale now. And the pitch. 3-8. And he walked him again. Oh, he's reached base 3 times today. And we're going to see him going for number 3 now. Because, again, he's a 1-17, for Christ's sakes. Here's Jesus now. Oh, there he goes. And he's safe. 3 big ones for Morgan tonight. And Jesus is now in a clutch situation with 2 outs. All right, Veale. That's 4-7 right-handed. Walked him. Veale having a little trouble finding the zone. First and second, 2 outs. Here's Wynn now for his situation. 1 for 2, singled out in a double play, reached on an error, stole second, and stranded. Jesus on first, Morgan on second, 2 down. The pitch to Win now. 3-5 left-handed hit deep. Way back into right field. Back to the wall goes Clemente, one-handed. Against the wall by Roberto Clemente. Let's look at that again, please. Oh my. Win connected. It almost left. It was a 3-5 left-handed. Home run 1-2, and it was a 3, gosh darn it. And what a catch by Roberto. We've gone 5. And it's 1-0 Houston. And we'll be back in just a few minutes to continue this ball game. I'm on autopilot here. Hey, everybody. How are you all? Hope you're all doing well. Hey, everybody. Well, yeah, I hope we're all doing well for you all. And I'm on autopilot here. Doing well for you all. Indeed. Doing well for you all. Indeed. Ah. Indeed, everybody. Now it's connected. Wow. That's cool. That is so cool. Yeah, I love that. I got it in my ear. I've got the crowd noise. Now, if you can hear my voice along with the crowd noise, would you please enter the following word: yellow. YELLOW. It sure would be appreciated. If you can only hear my voice without the crowd noise, just type in blue. Hey, Ron McGrath has arrived. Again, yellow. Please type yellow that you can hear me and the crowd. Type blue if it's just my voice that you hear. We sure would appreciate it. Ron, can you do that for me? Oh, you only hear my voice. Okay. You don't hear the crowd. All right, I hear the crowd. Blue at the moment. Okay, Road Scholar. Blue all along across the board. Okay. All right. Thank you for humoring me. Blue at the moment. Okay, Road Scholar. Blue all along across the board. Yeah, that's, yeah. Yeah, I know it's yellow now. I know. Thank you, Road Scholar. Oh. I know. Oh, thank you so much. This is such a messed up time to be alive. Really. Stupid time. Stupid shit going on in the world. Oh, top of the sixth here. Patek to lead it off. Veale on deck. Pirates trail by 1. No hits allowed by Bouton through 5. All right. It is a great game. Here's the pitch to Patek. Whew. 2-5, he struck him out. Bouton is really on something tonight. Here's Veale. Whew. Excuse me. Oh. And the pitch 2-8. Struck him out. Number 8 for Bouton. No hits allowed. We've seen this movie before. He was. That's correct, Road Scholar. Oh. Here's Matty Alou. And that's for 4 left-handed. Grounds it to third, X. 4-4. That's hit to third. For Raider, he's a 327. Watch him let it go through. Raider, a 327. I'm sorry. 327. That'll be a 6-3. That's a G3. 27. This is big here. 27 at third. It's just about an error. He won't lose the no-hitter. 5-8, 12, 27. And he does. He boots it. He gets charged with an error. Second error for Houston tonight. At least it wasn't a hit. It'd almost be surreal if he did throw a no-hitter tonight, because I don't know. This is pretty wild. It's a big comeback by Jim Bouton. His debut with Houston here. It's 2 outs. Alou on first. Now Alou. He'd be a 1 to wow, he'd be a 1 to 14. Here's Veale now. You got really no chance here. I mean, he's got a better chance of stealing second than Veale of reaching base, but we'll just go ahead and hit. You know, that's a 2-7 right-handed, and it's a base hit through the middle, holding Veale with the plus. Mateo goes to third and holds. And so that's first and third with 2 down. Mateo is an unearned run. They're looking for their first tonight. And it's all up to Pops here. And that's the first hit allowed by Bouton here in the 6th. I didn't even notice until now. So here's Pops now. All right, Bouton now. And the pitch to Pops. 4-11 left-handed, and he struck him out. He struck out the side. He gets his 9th. That's what matters. No runs, 1 hit, the error, both left. We're in the middle of the 6th. This is a 1-0 frickin' ball game. Lord. Veale has allowed an unearned run. And that's been it. What a game. Doug Rader coming up to bat here. I'm on autopilot, people. You know that Dick Cavett has suffered with depression. He has bipolar. And Marlon Brando suffered from depression. You're in pretty good company there. And Dick Cavett told the story of when he once asked, because he had Marlon on to interview him, and I guess went off camera or something, he says, how do you cope with depression when you have to work and do other stuff? And Brando turned to Cavett and said, autopilot. Yeah, so was Lincoln. I think it's partly chemical, and it's partly environmental, and it's partly psychological, all in different, social, environmental, social. In days of decades ago, in the 1800s, in the 1700s, people would go to their doctor and just say, I don't feel well. Okay, and what they were going through depression or anxiety. Sometimes. They didn't know what it is. It's a very heavy feeling. Sometimes. Anyway, I'm more tired than depressed. I think that's what it is. How's that for a reframe, huh? Rader will lead it off here. Rader is at the plate right now. Okay, here's Veale now. 4-4, oh, right-handed, fly to center X. That's Mateo at 2-8. It's a fly ball out to Mateo now. Every game is different. 10-11. This is a drag your ass game. Mateo's an 8 out there. 8-11. Oh, he makes the catch. That's one out. Here's Martinez now. Steve Aqualung has arrived, folks. You came into a very good ball game. I'm just dragging my ass a little bit, but I'm okay. I think I'm more tired than anything, but I think I can handle it. It's not to a point where it's too uncomfortable. The alternative, quitting the game, is worse. There's plenty of people who suffer far more than I do.
Oh, that's good water.
Okay, Martinez, one down, nobody on. Bottom of the sixth here. It's a 1-0 ball game. And by the way, Steve, the Pirates continue. They've lost 5 in a row. They were 7.5, 8 games ahead. It's down to 4 now. St. Louis won their game today. In fact, I think we played it this morning or something. And Pirates lose today. They're going to be 3 1/2 games in first. Houston is 1 game over 500. They finished 81-81 in real world. Martinez at the plate and the pitch. That's going to be 6-9. He's a switch hitter batting right, and it's a base hit for Martinez. And that brings up Leon. All right, McFadden now. Veale from the stretch. Whoa, 1-3 left-handed, hits it to first. Martinez going to second, and Oliver will take it to the bag. It was a 1-3C. A 1-3 against the left-hander, first base C. So we have 2 outs, Martinez on second. I don't know if you know, Steve, sometimes I announce my games a little differently than usual. I am a chronically tired man. But I'm hanging in there. I'm going to get a good night's sleep tonight, I think. I think this is what it's worth. And God help me, Jeff, just stay in bed. Close your eyes and go back to sleep. 3 a.m. would be great. Well, that's going to bring up Kurt Bluffery now in a situation here. A real situation. I'd like to make up for those of you who missed it. Morgan tried to steal home in the 3rd inning and was thrown out. Oh, it was an error. Bad move. Bluffery. Oh, you've had problems with sleep? Yeah. Sorry to hear that. But I'm gonna make it tonight. It's an intervention to me to stay up at least till 8, maybe later. It's weird. I get so tired this time of night, and some of it's psychological. Maybe I'm just telling myself I'm tired. Maybe I am a little. I think I'm overtired. Here's Bluffery now. The pitch from Veale. That's going to be 6-11 left-handed. And that's going to be a base hit. Right up the middle. That's going to send Martinez to third, however. It was a shallow single. And Mateo threw it. He doesn't have the greatest arm, but he threw it like a bullet to home. He knew. And so it's first and third, 2 down. But I try to make it fun by playing Strat-O-Matic. If it was painful or just not really appropriate or feasible, I wouldn't be playing. I feel well enough to play. The alternative, just sitting here, is miserable. 2 outs now. And here's Johnny Edwards. A lot of left-handers in the lineup against the southpaw Veale. And this game is, my announcing in this game is a little different. It's more on a really laid-back kind of approach here. We're not worried too much about getting everything. We want to just get a big picture here, and it's turned out to be a great frickin' game. No doubt about it. It's 2 outs, first and third. It's 1-0 Houston. This is the first of a 3. Edwards facing Veale. And that's low for a ball to Edwards. This is August 29. You got to get into the whole thing here in our 69 replay. So it's late August. I'm already back from sleepaway camp. And this could be when the great things happen, when either I'll tell you, the Cubs still have a chance. Okay? I mean, it's conceivable. Lots of things could happen. And the Giants, it's really a toss-up. The Giants and the Braves in the West, even though the Braves they were tied, and now it's like a game and a half or 2 Braves in the lead. Again, Giants have really never taken over first place. Except maybe early in the first week of the season or something. Okay, Edwards facing Veale. Here's the pitch. And it's going to be 1-8 left-handed. Struck him out. Number 6 for Bob Veale. And that'll retire the side. No runs, 2 hits. And we've no doubt about it, we got a pitcher's duel. Let's see, the only run that came in was in the bottom of the first. Houston, Morgan, who reached on the error, stole second, went to third. On Wynn's base hit. And then came home on the double play ball, hit by the Raider. Veale with 6 strikeouts, Bouton with 8. Bouton throwing a 1-hit shutout. Kilkenny had a 1-hitter this year. And of course, we know McNally threw the no-hitter. I guess it would be on this date. Yeah, today. You know, it was on the 28th. Oh. We're gonna head to the top of the 7th. I'll tell you, big story tonight. Jim Bouton in his debut for Houston traded last night from the Pilots, and he took a plane over to his new home in Houston, and he got the starting pitching nod to his great Harold. And look at what he's done, a 1-hit shutout through 6 with 9 strikeouts. I beg your pardon. Oh, we're moving to the top of the 7th. It's going to be Roberto, Oliver, and Hebner. Quite a mighty duo there. Trio of hitters. So here's the Roberto stepping up now. Okay, Bouton is ready. Here's the windup and the pitch to the Roberto. That's going to be 2-7 right-handed. So it's a base hit to left by Roberto. I feel a little better now. Right when I was rolling those dice, just a little more energized, and clear in my head. And Roberto is on first with a leadoff single off Bouton. There's action now. That was quick. Oh, that's one thing I forgot to see who pitched in real world in this game. Always trying to do one better, trying to make the best of a bad situation, and then try to continue to do well. Oh yeah, Moose came in. I remember seeing that. I just didn't. That's cool. When a starter, I can then comfortably use him. Bouton went all the frickin' way. In real world, this was a 4-2 win by the Pirates. Even though Bouton went all the way, he pitched 9 innings, allowed 4 runs on 9 hits, struck out 11. That's a lot of strikeouts. And Veale pitched great. Moose came in, got the win. This game in real world was a 2-2 ball game, and it went into extras. And the Pirates got 2 in the top of the 10th, off of Bouton. Yeah, and Bouton got the loss. And right now, oops, I forgot to see. Went all the way. Moose is right now. Let's see who is warming. Ray, Willis, and Blasingame pitched last time. We have Dooley available. We'll go with Gladding, the right-hander. We're glad to go with him. Indeed. Gladding warming now. And Bouton lets up the base hit to Roberto. Here's Al Oliver now. Left-handed hitter from the stretch now, Bouton. 1-9 right-handed. And it's a fly ball to left. Martinez under it, 1 away. Okay, Richie Hebner is the batter. Left-handed hitter. And we're so glad to have you here on the SSN, the Strat-O-Matic Sports Network, here at Studio B in Fort Lauderdale. I gotta tell you, the weather is absolutely divine. Today it was about 81 degrees, a bright sun, but not high on humidity. And the evenings are even better. My God, it's gorgeous. Hebner now facing Bouton. Here's the pitch. That's 2-3. And he hits it to second. This is something I noticed Steve does pretty well. I don't do it, but I'll do it now. Morgan steps on the bag, throws to first. Oh, not in time. So Hebner is on first. I observed you do that once. That's very good. It's 2 outs. Hebner on second. He got the throw off, but it was not in time, and Hebner is on with 2 outs. Hey, Kelly has arrived. This is going to be a hitter for Gary Kolb now. This is where the Pirates may have an advantage, because Carl Taylor is going to come up to hit. He hit over 340. He had over a good amount of at-bats. 221, for Christ's sake. And he hit 348. And he's going to come in to hit for Kolb. And Ray, I told you that Sanguin has a groin injury. I think I told you that a couple times. It's going to be, what's his name? Jerry May coming in to catch. Here's Jerry May, who will be the catcher. He is a 2, so that's an improvement, a 2-0-2. And he's got power, for Christ's sakes. Maybe we should have him. No, I'm just kidding. But he'll come in to catch. But here's Carl Taylor with 2 outs, clutch, not a clutch. It's Hebner on first, 2 down. Here's Bouton now. And the pitch, that's a 6-8. 6-8 right-handed, struck him out. That's number 10 for Bouton, and that retires the frickin' side. No runs, 1 hit. And 1 left. It's the 7th inning stretch. Remember Jerry May in. And here's Veale. Bouton gets out of that. And he doesn't have a first endurance inning because, like I said, he's a starter, so therefore I should have done it already. Made it, to be fair, make it 6. And now he's in his second. He's fresh as a daisy. He'll go into his third. It's a 1-0 frickin' ball game. Veale will take the mound. It's going to be, believe it or not, the man himself, Jim Bouton, to lead it off. He's going to get a big hand when he comes up. But for now, we're going to take a little break here at Studio B in the Strat-O-Matic Sports Network. It's 1-0 Houston in a late summer ball game, which we expect is a very important ball game. Absolutely, yeah. Yeah. No, I tell you folks, Steve Aquilung, Steve is just really super. His broadcasts, and he says he was trying to. He thought I was good. I think he's good. So maybe we're mutual admiration here. It's going to be Bouton coming up. Houston leads it 1-0. It's a great freaking game. I feel better right now. And when we come back, we'll hopefully conclude this ball game. This is the Strat-O-Matic Sports Network. Yeah. I'm feeling a little better right now. Woo. It's funny how the mind, I started to drink some extra water here tonight. That might help also. You never know. Oh. What a performance by both pitchers. And the one run that did come in was unearned on Oliver's error. Okay, Bouton steps in, bottom of the seventh. .410, switch hitter batting right-handed. Grounds it to short for Matic. That's one away. Jerry May behind the plate here. Here's Morgan. Morgan is 0 for 1. Reached on an error, walked twice, scored the only run tonight. He has 3 stolen bases and was thrown out trying to swipe home back in the third. Yes, you heard that right. You heard that right. He's hot. Here's Veale now. He's pretty good himself. 1-8, left-handed, hit back to Veale, and he tosses it to Oliver. 2 outs. And here's Jesus. Jesus walked twice, flew to left. 1-5, left-handed, fly ball right. Should end the inning. Roberto with the catch. And that's 1-2-3 for Veale. And when we talk, I'm going to bring it up one more time tonight as Bouton comes out to take his warm-ups. Veale will be hitting. Let me see. You have Veale. Last names in baseball, Major League Baseball. Last names that are foods or animals. And Deb Upcroft has arrived. So you have Veale. You have Johnny Oates. You have Lamb. There was a pitcher on Cleveland named Lamb. I'm sure there were others. You have McBean, if that, you know, a lot of McBeans, you know, but I'm sure you've had a corn, C-O-R-N. I don't know. I mean, you can, if you just want to go animals, crow, I'm sure there was a crow, a bird. I'm sure you have Larry Bird, but we're talking baseball. Ed Head, and you may say, well, is that an animal or is that a body part? Well, okay, it's a body part. You can do body parts too. Ed Head was a pitcher on the Brooklyn Dodgers. He threw a no-hitter for the Brooklyn Dodgers. Well, let's see if Bouton, what kind of stuff Bouton has. Veale. Some of you would hit for Veale. We're not going to hit for Veale. Actually, it is Veale coming up. Oh, lemon jello, very good. Oh, that's you know, we'll accept that one. Lemon jello and lemon, Bob Lemon. Okay, Bob frickin' Lemon. That's a food. Lemon is a fruit. It's not exactly a fruit I would eat. I bet you there was an orange. I bet you there was a bean. I'm sure there was just a bean. B-E-A-N. Now you might have hog. You know, hog is a last name, and that would be a form of that's pork. Strawberry. Oh, that's a classic. How could I not think of that? We're talking baseball last names, no nicknames, no first names, last names, Major League Baseball that are foods, animals, or animal parts. You've got, well, if you're going to go that route, you got Bill Hands, you have Barry Foote. Hart. I don't think it's spelled correctly, but you got Jim Ray Hart. And Lord, but it's first names, you got a lot of dicks, you know? A lot of them. Anyway, Fingers, Raleigh Fingers. If we're gonna go body parts, David Spinach. I'm just kidding. Okay, here's Bouton now going into the 8th. This is getting serious here. And if I have to tell you, my bias is for Houston to win because I want this race to tighten up. They're only 4 ahead. Here's Veale. And that's going to be 5-11. Veale, switch hitter, batting left. He walked him. So that's as good as a walk in my book. And Veale is on. You see, I want Houston, but I'm trying as much as I can here. I think we're going to do something very interesting. We're going to lay it the fuck down. He's a B. No, better yet, I'll hit away. I'll hit away. Now, Kathy, you're for the Steelers. I mean the Pirates. Do you want Alou to lay it down or you want him to hit away? If you're there. I'll give you about 30 seconds. Because sometimes there's a delay, you know what I mean? He's a good hitter. Look at him. He's a 331 hitter, so, you know. Lay that damn thing down. Well, Kathy, at least we got a reply from Kelly. We're going to lay that fricker down. 1, 2, and 3, this is my own rule, and I don't have many that I've added. This is like one of one. When doing a sacrifice, you can't start guessing on both sides. So I do 1, 2, 3, infield in, 4, 5, 6, it's back. Lay it down, and Alou lays it down. It's 9, the infield is back. He's an A9, I think it's a beauty. Oh my. Oh, is that a pretty thing to look at? It hits over to third, and Raider can only go to first. So he laid it down nicely, even on a 9. You know, a B gets it, but not a C or worse. Does not get that shit. So now they have 2 shots at it. Here's Gene Alley. I would have maybe rather had Hebner here, but he switched it. So it's Veale on second with 1 down. Here's Alley now. Whoa. 3-9 right-handed, struck him out. Number 11. Whoa. Bouton is not giving in yet. And here comes Pops. Pops has struck out 3 times tonight by Bouton. And then I can just get like one thought. And I'm not even aware of it as a thought. It's just sort of a like, how do I feel right now? It's just like a thought of assessing how I feel, and then suddenly I would get depressed. It's a very painful condition. Very painful sometimes. And not because it's excruciating, but to have it chronically, it pretty much sucks. Here's 2 outs now. Big clutch situation with Wilbur here. The tying run, Veale, the pitcher, on second. Here's the pitch to Wilbur now. That's going to be 3-7, and he walked him for Roberto. It's first, now I feel okay. It's first and second. I feel okay right now. First and second, 2 outs for Roberto, and Bouton is 1 hit and or walk away from really fatigue. Gladding is warmed up. He's ready if needed at a moment's notice. Here's the Roberto. Big at bat here. Clutch situation. Tying run on second. The go-ahead run on first. It's 1-0 Houston. Bouton from the stretch. The pitch to Clemente. 6-10. Right-handed. Struck him out. Oh, my. Oh, my. And the side is that was a great frickin' game. No runs, no hits. Walk 2. Both left. Let's look at that again on Clemente. Swinging strike. 6-10, right-handed, struck him out. A double? Well, that could have been a whole new ball game if it was a 6-9. Whoa. I have nothing to do with that. I'm just rolling the dice. Here's Veale now. And if you're looking ahead to the top of the 9th, it's going to be Oliver Hebner and Jerry May. And Sanguillen, who caught Kolb, started Real World. Sanguillen came in later. We could use Sanguillen. We can use him to hit. Because he said he feels better now. He has a groin injury. But he says he feels well enough 2 hits. Okay, here's Wynn, bottom of the 8th. Veale. And the pitch, that's going to be 4-3 right-handed. Flies to center, 1 out. Now Raider. Veale. 4-6 right-handed, walked him. Raider on first, 1 down. Here's Martinez. Switch hitter batting right from the stretch field. That's going to be 6-8, switch hitter batting right. It's a base hit. Oh, my. Raider goes to third and holds. Yeah, he got out of that without fatigue, mind you. Here's Leon McFadden. First and third, 1 down. That is some inning. He got out of that. That's going to be 4-10 right-handed. Grounds it to short. Double play. The side is retired. We're heading to the 9th, the top of the 9th. And Bouton, in his debut for Houston, being traded from Seattle. He's going to face Oliver Hebner and May. Been quite a ball game. Here's Oliver now. Bouton the windup and the pitch. That's going to be 5-4. Left-handed, flies to center X. That's going to be for Wynn, 3-6. F3. E6, 9. And he makes the catch. Wynn out in center. And there's 1 away here in the top of the 9th. Here's Hebner now. 1 swing. 1 swing, Richie. Here's Bouton. And that's 4-11 left-handed. And he struck him out for number 13 for Jim today. A remarkable performance by Bouton. He flew over last night, late, to Houston. They put him up in a hotel. It's not easy. Turns out he's going to room with somebody who has a house. I don't know which player it is, but that's the scuttlebutt for now. He's going to room there. They searched around, said, who let Jim stay with you for a while? That way he doesn't have to start hunting around for a place to stay when they're home. It's 2 outs. And here's Jerry May now. Yeah, they're going to let him hit. He's got power, though. If you hit the right number, Jerry has power. So he could tie up this game with 1 swing. It's Bouton. fresh as a daisy. The pitch to May. That's going to be 2-8 right-handed, and that's a base hit for Jerry May. Oh, my, and it looks like they're going to have a runner for Jerry. So Bouton, if he allows a hit and or a walk, he has reached fatigue, and this is no time to be playing around with shit. Gary Geiger will come in to run. He is a 1-2-14. And Bob Watson is the youngster, is coming in to hit for Patek. Jeez. How do you like that? A big moment of truth here for both teams. Menke would come in. Menke also has a groin injury. He would come in next inning if they tie or go ahead here. But he's fine. He played just yet last game. I don't know what the hell he's not playing for. Okay, here's Watson now. Oh shit, what am I doing? That's the weed. Watson is on Houston. That's oh, I caught it. Surprised none of you caught that. You know that? Some of you remember Watson. Bob Watson. Sure you do. Let's see who's going to hit here for the Pirates. They've already used Taylor. Maybe Jose. That's one choice. Dave Cash is another choice. I like my chances with Jose. And Emmanuel, a 303 average. Wow. We're going to have to go with Emmanuel. See how I'm trying? So Sanguillen will come in. He would stay in as catcher. And coming in, replacing May. I don't have to replace him. We'll see. Okay, I can keep May in there. Here's Sanguillen now. Sanguian hitting for Patek with Geiger on first, running for May, who singled with 2 outs. Here's Bouton trying to win it. From the stretch, the pitch to Sanguian. That's 1-7, and that's a liner to third, and the ball game is over. Caught by Raider. A line drive. Bouton, he allowed his first hit in the 6th. He ends up with a 3-hit shutout, and he was remarkable. The final, and we haven't had one of these in a while, a nice 1-0 ball game. Wow, I love a 1-0 ball game. Bouton with the win, his first of the year. He went all the frickin' way. Great game. You have a great night, Kathy Harden. 3-hit shutout for Bouton. I might as well, look, he didn't walk anybody until the 8th. Lord. Struck out 13. A shutout. What a game by Bouton. Veale gets the loss. He pitched great. That's all I can tell you. He allowed no earned runs, 4 hits, almost identical. He had unearned run, 6 walks, and struck out 6. Was not quite as good as Jim. Houston 1 run, 4 hits, 2 errors. Pittsburgh no runs, 3 hits, and 1 error. Star of the game, no doubt about it. Jim Bouton. At 8:42 p.m. Stay strong, everybody. And I'll catch you next time.